now I want to tell you about Indian economy. In Indian economy, there are many points involved in that. First of all, I want to explain you about the agriculture system. By this is also one main reason to develop our Indian economy. The agriculture also plays a major role in that, and we can cultivate many more crops in the agriculture. And the farmers are working hard, very hard for our country to produce many yields for us, and by developing this agriculture system in our country, we can export these products and yields to other countries. By that we can get some profit from those countries, and these money will be helpful to develop our economy. And as well as the farmers are introducing many crops and at the present, and in this agriculture sector they are producing many yields to develop the economy.
Okay, this is Gayatri. Today I want to tell you about Indian economy. First of all, I want to say in that Indian economy, agriculture plays a major role because everyone eats the rice, and farmer cultivates in good way, and they give that sellers, and sellers that crop giving a high most amount by to the sellers, buyers. And this is the loss in that Indian economy because of that only. And they do hard work. Farmers are doing hard work. Because of that only we are eating the crops. Because of that only farmers only. And another thing is, they are cultivate the crops in good manner, and they are produce the food to everyone, and they are the import to the other countries. And this is also Indian economy how to improve their profit in this way also. And another thing is, they have to sold that one into the sellers, and they have to increase the rate, and they give to the buyers. This is the loss.
Myself, Sania, and I'm going to tell you about Indian economy. In India, we have so many losses. For example, we can take as agriculture. In agriculture, most of the farmers are losing their money, because we can say that India farmers are the backbone of the India, right? So we should respect the farmers, because some of the products are selling farmers to the landlords, but they are not getting such profits by the landlords. So we can say that this is the one of the loss is happening in India. And we can say that the farmers are so selling the products to other countries, but they are not getting such profits from the landlords. We can say they are selling the products to other markets, but they are not getting the same profits as they are getting from the marketers. So we should respect the farmers. In India, the farmers are committing the suicides, as we can say that. So because of this, the farmers are committing suicide, so we should respect them. In India, the farmers are the pride of India, so we should have the responsibility to respect them. And we can say that.
Yeah, this is Ravina, and I want to tell about Indian economy. There are various sectors involving in the Indian economy. Firstly, I want to talk about Indian agriculture. Agriculture is farmers are doing cultivating many crops. They are getting less profits. They are committing suicides nowadays. Farmers are doing hard work to cultivate their yields, and they are importing to the other countries all the area. They are getting less amount of profit. They are not getting the profit as much as they working in the fields. They are getting more losses, and we can see farmers are the backbones of India. They are working hard for cultivating more crops, but they are not getting the proper profits, and they are not gaining more profits, and they are getting more losses, and they are committing the suicides. But in agriculture is very less. Agriculture is the backbone, and they are in India their agriculture is more. But now farmers are getting committing suicides, and they are not satisfied with getting the profits, and they are facing many problems nowadays. So we should take it as we should help the farmers, and we should guide them.
So, good morning. Myself Sonali. Now I want to tell you about the Indian economy. In Indian economy includes so many of the sectors. Firstly, I want to tell you about the agriculture sector. Coming to the agriculture sector, farmer is the main reason to continue cultivation in our country. We people live on this earth by eating the crops that are grown by the farmers. See, farmers are the pride of India and they are the backbone of our country. Without farmers, we can't grow crops and we can't get food to eat. Like nowadays, farmers are growing crops with all the money they are investing in the crops, but they are not getting the same profit in return from the marketers. They are selling for a low cost to the sellers and they are selling us in a high cost. But farmers are getting very less amount in return as their investment. Because of that, many of the farmers are committing suicide. It is very sad in India that farmers are getting suicide are taking suicide because they are not getting the same investment what they kept on the crops. So we should respect farmers and we should give the minimum value to the farmers.
Okay, good morning all. Myself Sumaya and I want to talk about Indian economy. Indian economy depends upon so many categories. Firstly, I want to talk about agriculture sector. See, in agriculture, farmers are doing very hard work and they are the backbones of our India. They are investing a lot of money and they are taking a lot of money from the money lenders. While they are cultivating, after the cultivation, they are getting good yield, but they are not getting good profit from the landlords, and they are sending it in a very low cost. Sometimes they don't even send it to the correct rate. So because of that, they are not getting any profit. It's the first reason where India is not developing uh, economy. So because of that, farmers are getting suicide, doing suicides, and they're not getting sufficient money.
Hi, this is Nishita. I want to talk about Indian economy. Our Indian economy depends upon many sectors involving agriculture, infrastructure, like that. I want to talk about agriculture. Nowadays, many farmers are cultivating their lands and they are selling the crops and the yields to the government. And government is exporting the product to the other countries. By that, our India is getting somewhat profits. So, agriculture is the main sector which provides a lot of profits to our government. But nowadays, agriculture is decreasing because of lack of agricultural lands. All agricultural lands are converting into industrial lands. Many people are establishing a lot of industries. Due to that, agricultural lands are decreasing. By that, our profits are also decreasing. Our Indian economy is also decreasing by that. So we should aware of that, and we should cultivate lands. And by using extra technology in the agriculture, by involving technology into the agriculture, we can get a lot of profits. Many people are using drones and for fertilizing, for spraying fertilizers, like that they are using technology to reduce burden and manpower. By that, they will cultivate a lot of lands and they will get profits.
Good morning. Now I want to talk about Indian economy. In Indian economy, I want to talk about agriculture. Agriculture means farming. Nowadays, farmers are doing hard work for cultivating food for us, and giving food for us because they had decided to give food to every people. So that they are in the agriculture, they are facing so many problems from the banks and from the people. So many problems are there. They are facing. We can take an example as a banks. They are giving loans as a interest of 8% and 9% like that. They are feeling very burdened to pay that money because in the farming they are facing they have profits and losses like that. And the bank holders are forcing the farmers to pay the money at a time, but the farmers are not paying the money at a time. Because of that, they are feeling very sad, and they are facing so many problems nowadays. We have to help the farmers, then they will cultivate the crops at a time, and they will be happy. Farmers are doing hard work nowadays, so we have to think about the farmers also. In agricultural sector also, we have to think about that. So hello everyone, this is Rahmat Unisan. I want to talk about Indian economic. First of all, I want to talk about agriculture. See, in agriculture means farming. In our India, we have so much of farming. Farmers are doing cultivation to crops, but farmers are getting suicide. Because of that, they are investing more money, but they are not getting such profit. That's why they are getting suicide. See, in our past, we have one logo. See, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. See, this is the best statement to everyone. See, nowadays farming is, some people they are thinking farming is not a job, but it is a good passionate to our India, and so many they are laughing. Our father is farmer like that. See, in our education also we have one part of agriculture like BSc agriculture, but we don't know what is about agriculture, and we should give respect to farmers. They are getting suicide because of their losses and cultivation crop.
Okay, good morning everyone. My name is Manasa. Now I am going to talk about the Indian economy. Our Indian economy will develop lots of factors, like Indian economy will depend on agriculture, infrastructure, irrigation, education, like that. So coming to the agriculture, our India has a good environment and nourished soil to cultivate the crops. So that's why our India is a good to cultivate all the crops. So that's why other countries also come to our India, and so many crops are cultivating due to our India only. And also our farmers are cultivating so many crops in our India, and these are so many disadvantages also there, which leads to decrease our Indian economy. Coming to that, farmers are growing so many crops, but they don't get profits on the crops. So that's why our Indian economy is very low. And also so many bank managers and landlords also don't give a lots of profits to the farmers, and the middlemen also take so much of profits and they don't give the farmers. So that's why our Indian economy is very low comparing to the past days. In past days they have lots of facilities, and but nowadays farmers are not cultivating crops in proper way. Like,
Okay, I have already told you there are many sectors involved in the Indian economy, and now I want to tell you about the infrastructure. It will also play a major role in economy, and we can see in many organizations and companies nowadays we are using a lot of infrastructure with a good quality, and these infrastructure which are using in our present companies or organizations are not provided in our country. They are not made in our country. They are from other countries. We are just importing from that countries, and we are using it in our industries or companies. And these if we made this infrastructure by our own in our country, we can develop our economy by this. And we can see in the present days infrastructure is very important. In everywhere we are using this.
Okay, now I want to talk about Indian culture. In Indian culture. Oh. Culture means so many things are there, tradition, festivals, so many things are there in culture. And now I'm going to tell you about festivals. In India, so many festivals are there, and we are celebrating so many festivals in every time, and we are mingle with everyone, and we are in when compared to other countries, we are celebrating festivals a lot with full happiness. And coming to tradition, traditions means we are wearing traditional dresses, and when compared to others, we are feeling very happy to wear the traditional dresses. We can see in Western dresses, we can see the dresses. We can feel that because of traditional dresses, Indian economy is increasing a lot, and we can see because of festivals also Indian economy is increasing, and we can feel very happy by that, and we can feel very happy for wearing good traditional dresses and festivals.
See, women also play a major role in developing Indian economy. In our past days, women are not interested to come out of the house, and they are not interested to do jobs. Their ancestors and their in-laws instructed them to stay in home and to continue the services to in-laws, and they are not interested. They were afraid to come out of the house and to continue some business or to do some job. But in present society, women are coming out and they are doing job. Because of that, Indian economy is developing day by day. Women are starting business. There is no gender discrimination in India in present society. Women are doing equal job with men, and they are continuing businesses. They are investing so much of money in businesses. Seeing in industry like cinema industry, most of the women are continuing as heroine roles money, and they are a reason to develop the Indian economy in India. And women plays a major role in developing India by starting business. Now every woman should come out of the house and they should run a business and they should do job. Then Indian economy may grow in a huge way.
Coming to irrigation sector, irrigation means nothing but a water facility to the agricultural lands. Our government will provide some irrigation system to the farmers at the time of cultivation. At the starting of the crops, government gives a lot of water facility to the farmers. They will use those water for cultivating lands, and they will use that water for growing crops. So for that we need water, but if by using many techniques are there in irrigation also. In irrigation we have some techniques like a drip irrigation. By using those techniques we will reduce the usage of water and we will reduce the wastage of water. By that some water will be consumed. Our government is storing a lot of water at the reservoirs. If the water is not enough, it will take some water from the other states and like that. So if we use all irrigation system, water will be consumed.
Okay, as we know that the Indian education is very low compared to other countries, because in Indian people are not studying the education in a proper way, as we can say the by hearting system, and because of that the Indian economy is decreasing day by day. And we know that the Indian students are not giving the proper skills from the schools, and because of the government schools or private schools the economy is still decreasing. And if we develop the studies, the India will be the economy will be increased.
Yeah, as we know, Indian education is very low because there is no good education in India and there is no practical education too. That's why people are going to abroad, and they're doing their education there. Because of that, Indian economy is decreasing. So if some good schools and good colleges are implemented in India, then the economy will be increased. And
Yeah, coming to industrial development, there are only some industries in the India. Because of that, India is getting some less economy. If the industries are developed and if the industries are more, then the Indian economy will be increased and the unemployment will be also decreased. So we should, so India should follow in the development of industries and various sectors. Through this, they can get Indian economy in. Indian economy will be increased by developing the industrial factories and the some factories or factories. Through this they can develop the India.
Okay, I want to talk about political system. See, political system means political leaders, they are doing corruption to with people. They are showing wrong calculations with government, and that's why our Indian economy is decreasing day by day. They are not giving proper facilities to people. That's why India economic decreasing. If they give proper education, proper medical to poor people, we India will be developing. So see, in our India, we have so much of political leaders. They are doing corrupted, and they are not giving proper facilities. They are not giving good education to people. And nowadays, privatization is increasing day by day. That's why government is decreasing. That's why. Now I want to tell you about religion feelings. In our India, religion feelings are more compared to other countries. We are doing religion works only here. In other countries, they don't know any religion feelings. Because of that only they are doing all work. Because of that, other countries economic system is very high. In our countries, we have to do same religion works. Because of that only our economic system is very low. So that's the reason Indian economy is decreasing. This is the one point according to here also. And another thing is religion feelings are high in India.
Okay, now tourism. Tourism is one of the most common factor that increase our Indian economy, because in our India there are so many tourist places are there, like Araku Valley and Nilgiri Falls. There are so many waterfalls and devotional places, traditional places. So many places are like there in our India. So our foreign country people also come to our India and they visit so many places in our India. So it leads to increase our Indian economy, because they all come to our India and they visit so many tourist places and they feel very happy. And also again and again they come to our India, because in our India there are lots of places which are never seen in foreign countries, because in our India we have a lots of facilities in tourism.
Okay, when it comes to Indian culture, we can see in Indian culture, the people, our ancestors are not allowing us to move forward and they are not allowing us to develop. If the Indian culture is changed somewhat, they can be modern and they can implement somewhat and they can create a new things in our country. By this, we can develop our Indian economy. We can see the other countries; they are so modern and they are developing their economy a lot. And
Okay, I want to talk about black money. See, black money means they are hiding some money by their own, like political leaders and Swamijis like that. They are doing corrupted with government. They are hiding their money. Um, they are they are hiding their money by bank accounts. They are not giving correct calculations with government. That's why Indian economic is decreasing day by day, and they are giving so much of wrong calculations to government. That's why they are hiding so much of money. And some people like babas like that, they are doing corrupted. They are taking so much of money from people. So that is also one of they are hiding black money. And like some education medical systems, they are also some business people also doing corrupted.
See, imports and exports also influence the Indian economy. See, imports, after getting independence, we started manufacturing the products and we sold in our own country. But after that, as we are changing and as we are increasing the technology, most of us started importing outer countries' goods like China products. Most of the Indian people are using China products. Because of that, the Indian economy is decreasing day by day. So we should start manufacturing goods in our country, and we should start selling it in our own country, and we should export it to the other countries.
yeah, coming to medical system, in medical system, many corruptions are doing by the doctors. Our government is importing a lot of medicines from the other countries. We do have a lot of scientists and we do have great doctors. If we implement those in our government, we can make a lot of medicines and we can use our medicines by our own. Then importing charges will be decreased. There is no need to import goods from the other states and medicines from the other states, so import charges will be decreased.
Okay, now I want to tell you about infrastructure. In our India, we are building so many buildings, and we have to use so many infrastructures also. But in India, there is no sufficient infrastructures to the builders and they are the peoples. But in other countries, we have to import that infrastructures because we don't have sufficient infrastructures to the house. To the house also, we are using so many infrastructures, different kinds of infrastructures we are using, but we have to import that one. But there is no sufficient technology to um, export our infrastructure to other countries. This is also one drawback to our Indian economics.
See, in the past days, women were supposed to stay in their homes and they have to do the works of their in-laws only. Now, in the past days, the literacy rate of women were so low, and they were supposed to do only the works of which was given by their in-laws only. Now, women are coming out of their houses and they are getting education, and the literacy rate is increasing, and the Indian economy is also increasing.
Yeah, coming to medical system in India, the medical system is very low compared to other countries. For example, if we suffer any fever and anything, we have to go the other countries to get treatment. Because of the doctors, they are taking lots of money from the patients, and they are not providing such medicines to cure their diseases. For example, we can take as cancer or any other diseases. We have to go other countries to treat our diseases. So in India, they are just giving the lots of medicines to the people. They are not providing such a good treatment to the patient. They are taking lots of money from the patient, so it is not good. Because of it, the Indian economy is decreasing day by day, and we compare to other countries, Indian medical system is very low.
Coming to the religion, because of religion feelings, Indian economy is decreasing because religions are thinking about coming to the politicians are creating religion feeling between the people. By that, they are coming to the politics. They are giving less schemes to the people, so that they are not getting good schemes, and they are not improving themselves. And because of religion feeling, we can see so many fights are there. So many fights are increasing nowadays.
so that if the religion fear is decreasing, then we can see our Indian economy will increase and develop.
Yeah, coming to education in India, education is not good. They are by heart. The teachers are by heart, telling the students the by heart the system, and they are not giving the knowledge in a practical way. Because of that, so many people are getting to the foreign countries and they are studying. They are educating there. Because of that, Indian economy is decreasing. And if the education is good, then the Indian economy will be increasing. So India education should be good. Through this, they can.
Okay, coming to the medical system is one of the factor to decrease our Indian economy. And coming to the medical system in our India, there are so many multi-speciality hospitals and there are so many big hospitals are there. But at outside only it looks very big hospitals and multi-speciality hospitals. But inside there are no facilities and there are no equipment to the patients. And so many patients are suffering with so many problems due to this lack of treatment. And coming to the economy, our Indian economy is decreased due to this medical system, and because our doctors are corrupting a lot, because they are exporting our medicines to the other countries, and that's why our Indian economy is very low. So that's why our medical system is very low in our India. And comparing
Okay, a political system. Now it comes to political system, we know that politicians are cheating the people a lot, and by the name of some schemes, they are cheating the people and they are hiding a lot of money from the people. By this, they can't develop the economy of our country. In other countries, we can see the other country people will take a major role. The politicians will play a major role to develop their country. But in our country, it's not happening. So that's the reason the Indian economy is not developing in our country.
So I want to talk about imports and exports. See, we are doing exports and imports to other countries. We are exporting rice, vegetables, onions, like that. We are exporting to other countries. There, see, we don't have like such products. Like we are using only other products like Philips, Sony, like that. We are in India. We don't have such type of factories like that. That's why we are using other countries' products. So this is that's why India economic is decreasing day by day, and we should know about the fact of Indian economic.
See, in India, we don't have proper research centers. Like, we are having a few research centers, like, which are helpful for farmers to test soils. But in India, we should, I request the government to implement research centers which are helpful for our development. If we increase the research centers, then our students will become scientists and they invent new technology into the society, and new gadgets, and which are useful for the future generations. Like in future, we are going to experience the artificial intelligence by the research which are done by our scientists. So we should implement the research centers in our India, then our Indian economy will develop.
Coming to industrial development, in our country, our industries are very low. We are many foreigners are coming to our India and they are establishing a lot of MNCs. We are using the products which are made by the MNCs. So we do establish in more industries in our country. By establishing more industries, we can create more job opportunities to the employees. By that, they can pay some taxes to the government. By that, we can get some money to our government. So our Indian economy will be increased by that. So we should establish a lot of industries.
Coming to the point of black money, we can say that is uncountable money from the cash people or political people, because we can say that the black money is hidden by some of the people and they just don't pay the tax to the government. Some of the people are there, the rich people and the political people, they just don't pay the higher money to the government. They just hide the money from the government. If they deposit the money, they will pay the tax, right? So that's why they hide the extra amount of money from other places. Because of it, we have lots of terrorism, and we can say that lots of happening in India. So that's why the Indian economy is decreasing day by day.
Yeah, in India, industrial development is not good. See, only foreigners are coming to India and they are developing so many factories and industries, and they are taking that money. If anyone who's are living in the India, they if they establish any industries, then India will be developed in the purpose of economy. Then unemployment will be decreased in India. That's why Indian economy will be.
Now I want to tell you about media. In India, so many medias are there. They are telling what's the wrong and what's the right about the society. But politicals also have their own medias. If they do right or wrong, it's not a matter. That media people, they are doing like, okay, it's that person doing right or wrong. It's not a matter. So that's why I have to print it right now. So they are think like that. This is also one drawback in the Indian economy. And another thing is, they are show that the bad matter in so many times, and they are doing like this. This is also loss in the Indian economy. Okay, I want to talk about education. See, in our India, education is very low compared to other countries. See, we have two sectors, private and government. So many people are showing interest to go only private schools. That's why our Indian economic is decreasing day by day. Parents also thinking about their future. That's why they are sending their children only private schools. In government schools, they don't have such type of labs and such type of foods. They are not giving proper education. That's why parents also sending their children only private schools. That is the drawback of Indian economic.
Yeah, coming to political system is not good in the India. Because of that, Indian economy is decreasing a lot. If the politicals are good, then the Indian economy will be increased, and the industries and the factories will be increased, then employment also increases. So leaders should be good. If they are good, then the Indian economy will be increased. If yes, the Indian economy is very low, and we can't develop our India in a good position, and the Indian economy will be like this. So political leaders should be in a good position.
Okay, coming to the media, in our India, media is one of the major drawback in our Indian economy to decrease our Indian economy, and there are some importance to the media which is increase our Indian economy too. And coming to that media, in our India, there are so many medias are there, like private media, and so many medias are there, and that media shows what's happening in our society, and they earn so much of money, which leads to increase our Indian economy. And they go to so many places in our India, and they research, and then they know how to what is happening in our society, and they telecast these news in our television. So that's why we are knowing about our society. So media is playing major role in our Indian economy.
Imports and exports plays a major role in Indian economy. We can see from in the past days, our country used to import some goods from the other countries. By this, those other countries are going to develop their economy